dinner walk back to the hotel, fine. Any other time, my God, what's wrong? It's just like I step outside, I begin sweating like crazy, my fingertips shriveled from how dry it was, and my mouth, I had total cotton mouth, and yet I'm sweating like crazy. Like, it was so weird. Inside the convention center was fine. They did a really pretty good job with the air conditioning. Very, very friendly people. Very felt like good sales. Again, that's their department. Um, I did not join. Oh, that reminds me. I'm sorry. Hang on a second, Sirix. I bought this at the con. Some of you may have seen it on Instagram. I meant to start off the show with it. Hang on a second. You'll like this, I hope. How's this, huh? Okay, I'm no Chewbacca mom, but isn't this a great mask? And the mouth moves and everything? Like, I saw this and was pretty sure I was going to get one. It was only $60. So I waited kind of till Sunday when I was sure I had some commission money left over. Because that's kind of what I do, is I get commission money and then I go Christmas shopping or things like that. So I had the money. So I went and I bought it. And I went back to the booth, and then I put it on just before I kind of turned the corner to go see the booth. Somewhere, unfortunately, was not there, but he came up behind me and was just like, "What's wrong with you?" And he said, "Why did you buy that?" And I went, "Because I knew you'd hate it." So, yeah, I mean, that was one reason. That was probably the biggest motivational. It is a pretty fun mask to own. And with, Star Song being a teacher and other teacher friends and costume friends in our life, I know I'll be able to loan this out to other people and at the very least be able to wear it at Halloween. So, I don't think this counts me as a furry, but it is a pretty cool mask. I was tempted to get the Black Panther Suba one, but I thought I already have bear arms here, like you do. So if I ever really need more of a bear costume, I might as well get this one. How fun is that, though? I see. Panda version Shifu would have been an easy sale for me. Totally easy sale. I would have totally gotten that. Yeah, Sonic to the Desert on the concert at Cilantro, that's exactly right. So, oh, hey, Ringa! uh, yeah, no, it's, oh yeah, I can put a fez on. Do you have the right to bear arms? I do have the right to bear arms. I do. I don't, well, I have a gorilla mask. And I have the bear arms. What oh, sorry, Atomic. What, shoot, you know what? I took the tag off. I'm right at the con because I had them cut the tag off at the booth so that I could wear it in. Yeah, there is quite a delay, Lythra. That's kind of how Twitch does it, is they buffer it. So I'm reading things late. I don't count myself as a furry yet. Certainly a friend of furries. So yeah, there's that. It was too much fun to not get. I love seeing the mouth move. I think that's just so much fun. So yeah, it's ready for Halloween. It's ready for anyone. Um, Man, bear, pig. Tadamic, FOF. Is that friend of furry? Yeah, I can't see myself making the effort to have a full fursuit. I love the mask. You know me, I love masks, I love hats, I love facial things. Um, I could see myself getting in increments, eventually having a full fursuit. But I haven't had. It seems to me that fursuiters, and I could be wrong, or furries, have real furry personae, avatars that they really identify with, and that they repeatedly kind of build their stories around. Um, I don't have that, so I don't think I'd count as a furry. Um, well, yeah. See, Shifu. If Bugs Bunny, if Donald Duck, if Mickey Mouse, if all of those things count as influences towards furry, I've been a furry for years. Um, I think, I would get paws if I could hold a pen in them. you know, if I can draw with a paw on it, I wouldn't have a problem with it. I think it would be fun. Um, Zootopia was fantastic. So it's that kind of, how do you defend furry, or how do you define furry? Not, it doesn't need a defense. It's just another fandom. I'm not a brown coat. I'm not a brony. I'm not a smurfer. I don't know, just. But I have no problem with any of those. I don't have to be a brony. I don't have to be a furry. I don't have to be a brown coat. I call myself a trekker. But really, compared to the people who, have the costumes and role play, or the 501sters who have the costumes and the Jedis and there's levels. And I'm sure those people would frown upon. There would be those people who would frown upon me for saying I'm a trekker. Yet I haven't seen all of DS9, or I haven't seen every episode of Voyager, or whatever. Jolie, I'll have to keep a lookout for Utility. Well, Master Wabbit, I'm not a brown coat because I haven't actually watched Firefly yet. I have the DVD box set and the movies still in their plastic. I haven't. I wouldn't say I'm a fandom generalist either. It's just I have no beef with people enjoying their hobbies and their interests. This says, what does it say? Oh, you reach to push the orc off the ledge. You roll a 1, but instead, lightly caress his back. He is uncomfortable. Yeah, I'm a nerd of many interests. I will watch Firefly eventually. I will love it to bits. I am positive of it. I just haven't got there yet. Especially when things... Oh, bite your tongue, Davo. Read it in grade 5. Hobbit was definitely one of my introductions to the larger worlds of fantasy. Although I had probably read... I definitely read Enid Blyton by then. 5 Children in It. By that time, I had certainly read the Tom Swift novels. Tom Swift Boy Genius, Outer Space Adventures, very very fun, very schlocky, very, very old science fiction for the young set. Um, and certainly had read all my comics by that time too. So there was that as well. Uh, it took me several years to get through Lord of the Rings, I must say. I read Hobbit in grade 5, the summer between 5 and 6. Grade 5 and grade 6. But then, oh, yay, Mechaloth. She'll be happy to hear that. Skullduggery Pleasant is so fun. Yeah, you got Mechaloth into it. Shoot a building killer. Ooh, we gotta talk. I don't know what a building killer is, but it sounds fun. Yeah, and then I guess I had a pen pal tell me about Lord of the Rings. I read Fellowship fairly quickly. I guess I read Fellowship in grade... But then it took me like 2 years to get through the Two Towers. Two Towers was a real slog. And Return of the King was fine. I think it was just all the giant strategy. You know, in all the years since, it hasn't taken me so long, but honestly, it took me about 2 years to get through the Two Towers. I had to kind of keep restarting it and re-signing it out from the library, and it was just, But it was just one of those things. Saying, I don't know what she's asking for there. So yes, and I'm just about to dive into... I've just finished Archer Season 7, which I didn't realize was out, or I would have had it earlier. So I've gone through my Gravity Falls. I've gone through Steven Universe, waiting for the new episodes. And Cyrex was kind enough to remind me about the existence of... what's it called? Yonder... Wander Over Yonder? Wander Over Yonder. No, Shifu, I did not catch up on the VR hype from E3. I really wasn't... Because I don't speak game very well, I wasn't kind of following the headlines. It sounds like if it's actual licensed Star Trek bridge crew with... I do love my playing the Artemis. So, yeah. So, Cyrex sent me the video for I'm the Bad Guy, which reminded me... I remember when it was first announced, Wander Over Yonder, and they had kind of a trailer featurette or something for it. Disney's cartoon. And... Hi, Hannah! I thought, this is one I'm going to have to watch someday. And... now I've been reminded of it, so I went and bought the first season. So that's something I'll be getting to watch during the next coming weeks. And something we're going to play with a bit tonight. What else is going on in the world? I mean, do we really need to talk about any of this stuff? We got Brexit. Implications are still... it's... The global ripples have not been fully sussed out. The national ripples for England and the European Union are still being sussed out. Cyrex, that's just kind of what happens, right? It'd be nice if like with Wander Over Yonder, if they've got an ending the way Gravity Falls did. That was kind of super cool that Gravity Falls had an actual wrap it up, not just an end. When we got Netflix back in after Christmas, and I watched Young Justice, which is a Teen Titans, superhero adventure team thing, not as cartoony as Teen Titans, but more serious. And they only had 2 seasons, and no, spoiler alert. I'm going to just talk about this. In the second season, the first season